math here. Guys getting hot? You guys okay?
I'm good.
You're good.
Okay. Now, the big thing you guys really need, especially if you guys are into sports, and I know you mentioned wanting a six-pack the other day, and or Harrison, I don't know who asked me. I think
Okay, but I was just joking. Honestly.
Oh, is that what?
I wasn't. I mean, I would like that one, but I mean,
Somebody asked me. I think you asked too.
I don't really want it.
but anyway.
Well, normally what you with the nutrition is, I know your mom, your parents cook for you. What you guys have to do is kind of try to take an initiative to actually get your you might hear me say macros. Macros are your fats, carbs, and proteins. More so, what you guys need to be worried more so is getting your protein grams in. You know, when you exercise and we do all these weights and stuff, what happens is your body will break down muscle tissue and it needs protein to repair it. And that's part of the recovery process. So if you guys don't get enough protein in, your body will repair your muscle, but a lot slower than it would if you were to take in X amount of grams of protein. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and set a number of grams per day for you guys to get in. So you guys guys stay in that recovery process. You recover faster, and you guys will get stronger faster, and all the stuff that comes along with training, your performance will be a whole lot better. There's other issues too with protein. It actually it keeps you, you might hear, if you're sick or you got to take your vitamin C, but protein has like a lot of different functions other than just muscle stuff. But it's also a health too to take in. Or taking enough protein on a daily basis, so everything's functions on the inside, homeostasis, all this science, blah blah. Anyway, so you guys, everything kind of keeps working on the inside. So, other than just muscle building. So, so what we'll do is we'll need to find some kind of source. Protein that you guys, now I don't eat a lot of food, so I get most of my protein through liquid. So I'll suggest to your moms will see this video, by the way, or your parents, and I'll suggest some stuff because I know you guys don't have jobs, and I know you guys are paying for this stuff, so they'll be the ones buying the stuff. So, but also if you guys take the initiative of actually trying to get X amount of grams per day, and not try to rely on them to get it to you or get it for you, because I'm sure they have a lot of stuff to worry about. They got other things, a lot of stuff to worry about.
Isn't liquid to be really good, like during school?
Yeah, like the protein shakes. I don't eat a lot of food. I get mostly protein shakes. Y'all might need.
I like to eat.
If you like to eat, that's great. And then what you might have to do is we might have to do some meal planning where you guys might have to start if you guys know how to cook, or if your mom can cook, or however you guys want. If you guys I can only cook like 4 things. So basically, you can cook.
Yes,
okay, good. So this is what I do normally, especially when you do your get your macros in. That's big when it comes for sports performance and all that stuff. Usually, what I do is on Sunday is I'll cook all my meals for the week, or more so my lunch. I get a whole bag every day, even though, I do love to eat for the most part. I eat the same stuff every day, most times of the week. Now, normally when we suggest people, I'm about to get off here for the actual cooking, but when you have your meal plan for the week, more so, if you love to eat, I love to eat. I don't always eat healthy all the time. 85% of my meals are healthy, in a sense where my whole day is evolved around protein and get my calories in, so I can work all day and train all day. What you guys saw when you first came in, I was eating. I don't know if you guys have eaten breakfast yet, but I've already had I've had about 32 ounces of water. I've had a shake. I've also ate a yogurt, Greek yogurt, and I've eaten a chicken burrito already. Now, y'all might not need that much, but I know I got a lot of stuff to do today, and I got to train myself after I work for X amount of hours. So the calories that I'm taking in is the fuel that I'm using to do what I do, and I know I got a big day, so I make sure I get my food in, because no matter how tough I am, if I don't get enough calories in me, I'm going to fade out. I was kind of faded out yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw. I was kind of not good, looking too good yesterday. I didn't eat that much. Of course, I wasn't feeling well either. But if I would have woke up and if I would have ate, if I would have got my sleep, which I didn't get any sleep, and if I would have got my calories in, I would have had a better day yesterday. But not every day can be a good day. But that's kind of off track. But for the most part, 85% of your week should be healthy. And then you guys can have your cheat meals. More so, my cheat meals are stuff that I eat that I don't normally eat, where I might eat something fast food or I might eat some kind of processed food. That's more so on the weekends because I know I'm going to be around it, So, but on Sundays, I cook chicken and a whole bag of chicken, and every day for lunch I eat a chicken breast. I'll eat a thing of crackers right here. I get these a lot of stuff. I buy a lot of stuff in bulk from Sam's, so I'll have.
Parent shop. It's either Sam's or Albertsons.
Okay. Well,
or Kroger's.
if you guys every time you guys for the most part when you sit down, at least for you guys, since we're talking about protein, I know for the lunch I eat my chicken. That's protein. I eat a Greek yogurt, which has got.
I love Greek yogurt.
It's really good. The best one is probably I don't know if you guys have. They have 100-calorie Greek yogurts. The ones that have the strawberry cheesecake. It's only 100 calories. They have the whipped kind now. It's like 10 grams of protein, and it tastes just like a strawberry. It's really good. It tastes like a cake, and it's only 100 calories, so it's great. So it's what I actually eat for dessert. So I'll eat my chicken. I eat my peanut butter crackers, and I'll eat that yogurt. And that's every day for lunch. But for the most part, all throughout the day. Really from breakfast to dinner, everything that I eat has protein in it for the most part because I have to hit over around 200 grams a day or 220.
How much protein does that have?
This only has 5 grams. Now this is not a protein source. This is just this is like a side of like when I eat my chicken. This is like a pasta, or this is just peanut butter, and these are just really just crackers. I mean, I don't know how many calories in this.
What does an average like a chicken breast have protein?
Usually around 35 grams.
Oh.
Now, what you can do is if you guys don't cook, of course, if you don't cook, if your parents are cooking, usually what I like to do is I don't really cook a lot. At most of my stuff I get from Sam's, they have a suggestion. They have a rotisserie chicken you can buy. It's like $6. It's already cooked. It's pretty good, and it's got the whole chicken. And you guys could probably buy that, and or your parents could buy that, and you guys could either. I'm kind of a big eater. I would eat like half of it in one night, but you guys could probably do like a fourth of it for your lunch. Like you, Harrison, you're going to start eating lunch more, so which we'll get to that in a second. But that could be something you guys could eat. But the normal chicken breast has around 20 to 35 grams. Depends on the size of the chicken breast. Usually, if it's the size of your fist or your palm, it's around 30 grams. Yeah, it's your palm. I think the fist is with rice. Doing the serving size with your body parts. But anyways, so now so the reason why when I plan my whole day with my protein, because all this training I do, I know if I'm pretty competitive. I know if I don't get my grams in, all the other guys I'm competing with, they're probably gonna make gains faster than me because they're getting in more protein or they're getting more rest. So I do everything that I can to improve my recovery. So now I only have it's nutrient timing. What you eat is important as almost as when you eat it. You need X amount of grams all throughout the day of protein because your body only has X amount of it. There's this thing called enzymes. When you guys eat food, your enzymes break down the food and you absorb it. Now you only have so many enzymes that you can absorb X amount of protein or more so in one sitting. So if you don't eat for 7 or 8 hours, and then you eat a huge meal after X amount of time after that, for the most part, most of those calories that you ate, your body won't absorb all of them. They're just kind of pass through you, and all that, and you'll absorb whatever you can absorb at the max amount, and the rest of that food just pass through. So it's really important to eat throughout the day. I know you guys will be in school, but you definitely need to have a protein in the morning for breakfast and for lunch, because if you don't have, like Harrison, I'm looking here. Not that this is this not. I mean, kind of y'all are actually all kind of like this. You need some. Yeah, everybody needs protein in the morning, which we'll make some suggestions here in a second. You'll definitely need a big meal for lunch. Now, if you don't eat school lunch, you'd have to either make your meals. Like when I was in college, I didn't cook. I brought. I mean, as nasty as it sounds, I would eat tuna and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I like tuna too much.
Mhm.
You like tuna? Okay, well you can do the tuna.
Next year we're going to, me and Harris are going to University Academy, and they have a Subway on campus, so we can get like a turkey sandwich up in there.
Okay. Okay, if you guys do that, when you guys do that, you can also, anytime you guys could get more protein in the food that you eat, like Subway, ask them to double the meat. It's only like $1 more.
Okay.
And it goes from like I know the chicken breast is like 26 grams. When you double the meat, it goes to 42. Now you might not need that much at one time, but for the most part, you absorb the most your body can absorb, and the rest will just pass through you. And or if you do absorb and your body doesn't use it, usually your body can't store protein as fat anyway, so it'll just metabolize it. So it'll help raise your metabolism if you have too much protein and your body's got no use for it. But definitely you guys will need when you guys switch schools. But as for now, you guys will need a protein in the morning. What I do, the first thing I do usually during the week is when I get here, I go in there and I drink in the bathroom. And I drink a protein shake. I have a little shaker in there, and I mix it with water. I do a scoop and a half, and I look here and I don't sip it because it tastes good. I chug it because I drink it because I need it. And then I have my breakfast, whatever it is. And usually on Tuesday, Thursday, it's the same thing. I eat the grilled chicken burrito from Chick-fil-A. I know you guys are at home, so you guys have to get if your parents cook the muffins.
Get Carnation Essentials.
It's okay. It's got a lot of carbs in it, but y'all still would need some. I don't know if there's enough there's enough protein in it for that. I know that's because if you don't like to eat breakfast, you said you don't even like.
I'll do anything.
Well, I know some people don't have if they don't have an appetite when they wake up. You guys either would need if you didn't eat any food, you would either need a meal replacement or a protein. I didn't mention that before, but that might be more so, maybe a little better because you get more calories than just the protein by itself, and that would also help you guys to grow. For you guys to grow and mature as individuals, or at least physically, you guys have to have a positive calorie balance. So that would mean you have to take in more calories than you burn. So you would have to have a surplus of calories, and if you don't eat, you won't have a surplus of calories. So if you don't get a lot of food in, you can add that meal replacement in, which we'll make a sheet for your mom. So and I'll suggest some meal replacements. They're actually pretty good. The meal replacements actually taste good. Protein shakes not so much, but the meal replacements actually have some carbs in them, and they actually taste like they're like I would say not like milkshakes with protein in them, but that's kind of how some of them are. Some of them are actually pretty good. So but a lot of the stuff that I'll suggest more so might not taste the best as other foods, but it'd be more so what your body needs. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna email you your mom or you guys a 90-page paleo diet. For the most part, when somebody makes suggestions to eat healthy, they'll say, okay, no processed food, fruits and vegetables and lean meats, but nobody really eats that way. So it's really but that diet kind of it not that it doesn't gear you more. Most all diets are like that, or diet whatever they are for the most part. Most of them are calorie based, but they have some good recipes in there. They have some good suggestions, and they have some good recommendations for what to eat and some alternatives to what you normally eat. So I'm gonna send that email that to you guys. And anyways. That's the caveman diet. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Well, it's not really a caveman diet because caveman ate whatever back in the day, but it's just it's a marketing tool that they use, the CrossFit world uses to market the way everybody wants you to eat. Because still, it's a good diet. It feels great too. Once you guys if you're kind of getting the gist of eating healthy, when you guys do eat like stuff that's not so good for you, you'll feel bad. So you'll eventually after so many months. You guys are kind of that might eventually happen if you guys really change your diet a little bit or so it's kind of like, I know if you remember that talk that Don we had in the camp when you put good fuel in your gas tank when you put crap fuel or like junk food, you won't the car won't run as good, and more so, man, you'll just feel bad. So it's kind of like if I went and ate a whole bunch of donuts. Like if I say, man, I want some donuts, and then I go eat a whole bunch of donuts. If I eat a whole dozen donuts before I eat them, I'm like, man, these donuts are so good. But after I eat them, I'm like, man, I feel bad afterwards. Actually, I mean, I know I do. So, but usually if you get to where you guys are eating cleaner, and more so just getting your calories in. When you get like empty calories, like donuts, you won't feel as good as you would if you were to have like a meal replacement shake or something from Smoothie King or something. So
What's some good cereals? Like, I love cereal.
you love cereal? I don't really. I'm not sure. I used to eat anything with cereal's more of like a fiber source. So or you can use it more for a fiber source. The sugar cereals. I mean, they used to make Wheaties. Used to make one with protein in it that had like some added protein. I just don't know if they still have it anymore. Usually
there is one called Wheaties Fuel, and it has like, I don't know, it has like the athletes on, like Peyton Manning's on one.
Is it? Let's look it up right now. I'm checking on my phone.
Calories are good for you.
Calories are good for you, yes, but gotta be good calories.
How much calories should we be taking in a day?
I did something on the internet, like a calculator for my weight and my height.
And also
To
in your
maintain-
activity level. And that
Um,
too. So, but yeah, what they tell you online?
It said like to maintain my weight, eat around 22
22 calories a day.
thousand.
2,200.
2200. That was horrible.
Awesome.
And to lose around 18 to 2000. But it didn't say anything about activity.
Wheaties Energy Crunch. Is that it? Is that everything?
No, sir. It was called Wheaties Fuel.
Oh, Wheaties Fuel. I'm sorry. Wheaties Fuel. Let's see.
It was actually pretty good. I liked it. I used to get it a lot when I was around kids' age, just to eat it because they had the athletes on the page.
Is it good?
Just gonna have like Peyton Manning. Yeah.
They still make it?
Yes, sir. I saw it in the grocery store the other day. It's like black and it has an orange.
Yeah, I got it right here. Nutrition facts.
I think it might have like
Yeah, it's got some carbohydrates, it's got some fiber. It's definitely doesn't have that much protein in it. So, yeah, I mean it's okay. It's better than other cereals. It's got some fiber in it. If I didn't say that already.
maybe we could search when we get home or something like that. Like
Yeah. So if you
top 10 cereals with like the most
protein.
protein.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to make breakfast suggestions here, or just for all you guys. Breakfast. If I can read my handwriting. Suggestions.
Yeah, we can read that.
Okay. So you need more protein. So
What are some things?
It's
Like,
not-
I'm about to tell you right now. There you go. Look at it. He's psychic. Meal replacement shakes. So you guys are on the go. Meal replacement supplements. Oh. RTD. Ready to drink. That's what that means. If you guys really want to get serious, you might need some egg protein because you guys want to cook eggs relatively easy. Did mom trust you in the kitchen not to burn out in the house?
Yes, sir.
She does? Okay. What you can do is, eggs are so quick to make.
I do love it.
You can actually make them in the microwave. I've heard.
You can make them in the microwave or you put them on I make them in about 7 minutes. I make like, I eat 8 eggs a night and you can put in probably 10 or 12 in a pot, in a pan. And you can, if you want to, now if you make some eggs, you guys maybe y'all can go with each other. If you want to make some eggs, more so, or if your parents want to make some eggs, more so make some for everybody, not just yourself.
Yeah.
Not very considerate. Oh, I mean, because it doesn't take that long to make,
Mhm.
but they might, because all you guys would need some protein. So, I mean, maybe more so, you can make. If you guys want to get up, and you going, you guys got to go to school or whatever. make a thing of eggs, and then you guys can also still have if you make some muffins, or you can and that eggs from the muffins would be sufficient, and or with the shake in the muffins.
How many eggs do you recommend?
A day, you guys, I would say you would need
One serving.
I would say three to 4 eggs.
How do you think we should like cook the eggs?
Well, I scramble mine. I wouldn't don't worry so much about the yolk. The yolk raises your HDL, and I think that's where most of the protein is, I believe. But then again, I've heard both sides of the rainbow on that, but usually your eggs.
So you agree with on the yolk? Like some people say, don't eat yolk.
Well, the thing is the yolk is that it's a lot of cholesterol, but it really if eggs don't have a bad rap, they actually raise your total cholesterol because there is cholesterol in there, but there's HDLs and LDLs. HDL is the good cholesterol, and LDL is the bad cholesterol. That's cholesterol you don't want that actually causes clogging the arteries, and a development of heart disease, and blah blah blah. But but I wouldn't worry so much about. I would eat the yolk. You'll be okay.
I like the yolk.
Yeah, so in actually it's good. And egg whites, they're okay too. But when you start dissecting, if you guys really want to get particular, you can do the egg whites, the egg beaters. But that would be if you guys want to do that, or if your parents want to do that. So it's really up to them. But the yolks are okay.
Because the thing is, scrambling you can scramble a lot of them, just cook them all, or then
at one time, right?
Sunday side over or something like that. You have to cook them like 2 by 2.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you did the scrambled dip, it's a lot quicker. So you can make
in a big portion.
You can cook a big portion for everybody.
Make like 100 eggs.
And you get some salt and put some salt and pepper on there, not too much, and then you get the little. I can't believe it's not butter spray. You spray it on there, and when you mix it, and you spray them after you put them on the plate, and you can make a whole big plate. It doesn't take very long, and they're really good. And you can do it with I do with like a thing of wheat bread. I make like 2 or 3 egg sandwiches. Actually, I do the fold over though. I don't do 2 pieces of bread and the eggs. We do the 1 piece of bread, so I eat so many carbs. I'll put the eggs on there, fold the sandwich over, and that's how I would do my peanut butter jelly sandwiches too when I was in college. So I didn't have to eat. I didn't go through so much bread, but that's what you guys can do for breakfast. So if you did the eggs, and or there's the meal replacement supplements you guys can take. I recommend collegiate muscle milk is what I normally recommend to people.
Is it called collegiate?
Collegiate muscle milk. It's not the regular muscle milk. The regular muscle milk has a lot of fat in it, and this has carbs, and it's got a good ratio of carbs and proteins 2 to 1. So that would be something you could take. It's not in place of a meal, but it's an additive in case you don't if not eat that much.
Just a protein
It's
powder?
it's a powder. It's like a powder, but it's a meal replacement powder, and it has carbs in it.
So what scenarios would you use this? What would you eat, like at breakfast or like after workouts? Or
I would do the y'all can turn that off if you guys. You get a little warm, huh? I would do I would say you guys might go. I don't want you guys to go. I wouldn't care really if I would take it first thing in the morning, and then you guys don't want to go overkill on the same stuff because not that you guys would get tired of it, but I know. I wouldn't. But most people, if you do something every day, for the most part, the likelihood of them actually taking it every day, especially if they don't enjoy it, but. You guys might enjoy the taste. I
like protein powder.
Well, I would do it for breakfast, but I would do like half a serving because that's like 3 or 4. I think a full serving is like 600 or 700 calories. So y'all would do like, especially if you guys want to put on muscle, if you want to gain some weight. Usually, if somebody says, "Hey, I want to gain weight," the first thing you ask them, "What'd you eat for breakfast?" And if you just if it's nothing. Or if it's like a muffin, in essence, right when the day starts off, you've already defeated the whole gaining weight purpose because you need a certain amount of calories. Each year are a little bit different. I try to hit about 700 or 800 calories for breakfast. Y'all might not need that much, so that's why I say y'all do like a half a serving plus your muffins, and then now I don't expect you guys to sneak food in school, but you guys don't eat again until 11 o'clock. Is that when y'all eat lunch?
Yes, sir. Around that time.
Okay, so eat at 7. 11 that's 4 hours. That's not too bad. So what you guys could do is if you guys didn't wait to eat again till lunch.
Well, we have a break.
Okay.
When is the run break? It's
Yes.
after my second. It's on.
So it's about 3 hours from when you eat breakfast.
It's after my second hour, so that's
Okay, so that's not too bad. So that's where you have your break, or that's when you have lunch?
That's when we have break.
Okay.
We have
If you
break
guys,
and lunch.
you did mention me about protein bars yesterday. You can do
Yeah, person birth would be good in school. They don't really.
yeah,
tell
they
them a
probably
reason. If you tell them a reason, like I'm
They
on a
wouldn't
certain.
care. They wouldn't care.
right. I think it's okay with the schools. They it's better than like a candy,
Yeah.
you know. So, but
They probably want you to eat that.
right. So, but anyways, they there's a lot of different bars that I know you guys don't really necessarily need to lose weight. Usually the pure protein bars has ones that are the s'mores, usually pretty good. It tastes good. There's so many other bars out there
I
now
like
that
the peanut butter one.
I like the ones that are more like the ones that are hard to bite, like the dense ones.
Right.
Some people don't like those, but I've had the pure protein ones,
right,
and they're kind of just like easy to bite into.
right. Or you like the ones that are tougher.
Yes, sir.
So, well, what you guys can do is if you can find one that you like to eat, eat it, and more so that would be like your protein, a little bit of protein between your breakfast and your lunch, and which would kind of keep your metabolism going, and I would kind of keep that recovery process we talked about initially about the with your training and blah blah. So that would give you guys if you got around 20 to 25 grams of protein in the morning, which would be like either three eggs, or it would be a shake with the muffins. Now the shakes you guys could take the ready to drink RTD shakes. If we go to Sam's, I know your mom wants to save some money. They have Premier Nutrition, which they're already ready made and they're really good. It has some vitamins and minerals in. They're actually 30 grams per deal, and they're only like $20. You get 12 of them. And if you guys, if your parents still want to save some money, usually the best way to save money is to get the powder, and you guys have to make them like you make it in the morning. Or if you guys wanted to do the ready to drink ones, those cost a little more per deal, but it would be the powder would last longer. But it's really whatever you got, whatever your parents wanted to buy. So Premier Nutrition is pretty good.
They usually
That's
buy powder.
they do the powder. Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know. We just have to ask them.
Okay, well, it's whatever they want to do, and you know they're the ones buying it, so you kind of have to, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like whatever. I'll be like, if somebody was buying something for me, I'd be like, if somebody was buying me protein, I'm like, buy me whatever you want, you know, because I mean I can't unless you're you know putting money, unless you're working into it. I would say, and it would say, I mean I used to go, you know, I worked. I mean it's not for you know you guys. Supposed to feed you guys, but it's more like free protein. Free protein is a good thing. So I wish I had somebody buying me protein. But anyway,
It gets expensive at times.
it does, yeah. So you got the ready to drink ones are Premier Nutrition. Then you got EAS Mileplex, and they have the Edge, and then they have the EAS Edge. This is all at Sam's, and there's others. I don't know. There's so many different kinds now. I can't read that.
Oh yeah, I was watching this video about like there's some stuff that are bad. Is soy protein bad?
No, none of it's bad. It's just it's some are better than others. I would just more so stick to whey or casein.
Well, I
Soy.
heard that soy can give you breast cancer.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It does raise your estrogen. I don't know if it does or not. I'm not sure. That
I'm
could
not
be.
drinking it.
Well, I wouldn't drink it, but I know soy does have a. I think what it is. I think some people do certain research, and I don't know. I know it's got there's something in the soy protein that does something to satellite cells in your muscles where it actually doesn't. It causes less protein breakdown, less protein degradation. That's a good thing about soy. I'm not sure enough about it, but I don't know if the.
It's like you
I don't know
can
if
gain
it
weight
quite-
from it.
Yeah, well, if it affects your hormones, I don't know enough about it to. Usually, your metabolism is affected by all your hormones. I don't know if the soy protein has an actual effect on your estrogen and progesterone, your testosterone, all those hormones or cortisol levels. I don't know if it affects it. If it does affect your hormones by taking it, then it would be kind of it would promote weight. I don't want to say weight gain, but it would promote certain amounts of fat storage at certain times of the day. But you can manipulate your hormones by not getting. I know you guys are in school. Try to monitor your stress levels, trying to get you stressed out too much. I know you guys have tested that, all that stuff. I know that cortisol levels are elevated when you get stressed, and they're also elevated in the morning. So when you first wake up. So, but if you do the whey, I would just do the whey. That's the cheapest and absorbs. The difference between the whey and the casein, the whey absorbs really fast. Casein is like time released, and I don't know about soy because I've never, read into it. So I know a lot of females take it, but I don't know if it could be a I don't know where it more so because it comes from a bean, I guess.
Yes,
I don't,
sir.
yeah, so maybe it's more like a vegetarian. It might be more like a vegetarian thing.
I'd rather whey.
Yeah, so I don't know if I guess that's true. So, all right. So, and the powder, you can also do the powder. There's Muscle Tech, that's at Sam's. Powder, well, let me scratch that. Powders, you got, we'll run out of time here. You got Muscle Tech. If you do the, yes. There's also Isopure, which is really good. It's lactose free. It's got no cholesterol. You'd have to probably get that online. Sam's doesn't have that. There's also they got really good protein at GNC. It's called Waybolic, and it's got strength or something on the tub. Outside, it's got a lot of the amino acids. It's got, I believe it's low in cholesterol. It's also whey too. It's a little more expensive though, so. It all depends on now the Muscle Tech and the EAS. You can get that at Sam's. It's like $40 for 5 pounds, and that's a lot. That's a lot of protein. So you guys, your parents could save money taking that, or buying that, or they can get the ones ready to drink. Marine Nutrition, you get the case for $20. That's 12 of them, and the Mileplex, they're a little more, but you get more deals. That way, so you can take them on the go if you guys want to do that. So. So, breakfast suggestions. There's that. Y'all guys need protein then. You need the protein bars between lunch. You guys can do between breakfast and lunch. Time you guys gonna be done by 10?
Yes, sir.
You can do protein bars. We talked about that. Shakes. You guys can also do if you guys do the yogurt. If you like the Greek yogurt.
I like the Greek.
You can do Greek yogurt with the
Like I do like sometimes or most of the time I eat Greek yogurt. I get like the plain by itself, and then I like Chobani. It's the plain.
right.
And I'll add honey to it.
Right.
In the grill and stuff.
Okay.
What is our dinner good? We have good dinners.
Well,
Not the sugar fat.
now. Let's get to that here in a second. You guys now your lunch. You guys at Harrison gonna have to eat lunch. You definitely need for you to get Harrison. You need around. Let's do the math here. This is a rough number. This is not exact. Oh, Harrison, you need 128 times 0.8. Okay, you need. Well, that's probably not that many. You need between like 85 to 100 grams of protein a day.
Okay.
Now, some of that, I know you're not getting that much now. So, if you were
round it to 90 grams.
you should be around. What'd you say?
I'm gonna round the number to 90 grams of protein a day. Think that sounds about right?
Well, looking at this now.
No, I'm saying like I'm like you said I need 85 to 100.
You need 85 to 100.
Yeah, I said I'm just gonna round that number to.
Oh, I got you. Okay, well, or you can just be around 100. Even if you go over, it's okay. Your body's just gonna metabolize that protein, or it's just gonna pass through you. So I won't worry so much. I will more so worry. I try to get more in than actually not getting enough. So if you did the eggs in the morning or the shake, that'd give you 30. You got your protein bar at 50. Also, you can do your lunch needs to be do y'all need those sheets again? Those dietary guidelines.
Yes,
I'm gonna go get them. I think I have them outside. Let me go get them right now. And I'm gonna give you guys just one. I think we're almost out of copies,
Alright.
but you guys can take it home.
I've been eyeballing this motherfucker. What if I like always like bars back there?
You just take over your like, you put them in your shirt. It's like, what's your shirt? You're like, And they all just you're chilling.
He's like, he shakes her hand like they're fall out.
You're like, good to see you.
Everything, whatever Mexican puts all the things.
You can get healthy stuff at Mexican food. You can get healthy stuff at Mexican. That'd be hilarious. What do you think? Oh, you should have been. Yeah, about
I'm in here. All right, guys, this is our last copy, actually. So I'm gonna let you guys look at. I'm gonna make some more copies and give you guys one. Let me see. Maybe I might have one right here. Probably not, though. But we'll look anyway. No. Okay. Anyways, all right. So you gotta eat something for lunch. It can be that chicken, or you can eat the school lunch.
I guess I can maybe ask on the lunch ice the nutritional value.
They're not gonna say that. They don't know it.
They probably won't know it. But
We have salad bar.
well, the salad's okay, but you still would need you need some carbs. The thing is, after especially with if you guys are gonna be training in the evening time, like you come train with me like on a Tuesday, or excuse me, Mondays, you guys will need you need some. You know, your body prefers carbohydrates as its fuel, so you guys, that's what your body uses when you exercise, and also your brain needs it too. If you guys want to do better on tests, you would have to have a X amount of carbs in, runs on sugar and oxygen. So, I know I didn't mention carbs that much, this whole time, but you still would need, if you look here on the sheet, Don's got the noon as the big meal. And I
don't think we got that one.
You guys didn't get this one?
That's a different one.
You probably got the athlete's one, which is similar to this, but it's a little bit different. But for the most part, your noon needs to be your big meal. You try to get most of your calories in around 12, and you'll need, if you guys can.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, so if that would be for breakfast.
No, yeah,
But this is just like a standard meal plan. But this has got you meeting 5 or 6 times a day. You guys would need something for lunch. You would have to eat something, and you would need some carbs. Now, I don't know if you guys drink the milk or not, but you would need some carbs to carry you through the rest of the day, and also to exercise to be able to do your training in the evening time. So you guys, you guys have a good training session, and then you guys will eat after you guys eat after you leave here. So, but more so try and get some. You try to get some carbs in at noon. That way, so you guys have enough energy to last throughout the day. I know if I don't get enough carbs, I'll be wanting to take a nap. So I don't know if you guys ever feel sleepy for no reason, but for the most part, usually it's associated with either a lack of sleep or a lack of calories.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. I didn't get any sleep last night.
Yeah. So, but that's what we're shooting for. So, and then you guys are good now after the after school. You guys are kind of more so. Your dinner's. Let's come to your dinner. Popeye, shrimp something, spaghetti, gumbo, grilled chicken. That's fine. All that's fine. Shepherd's pie is okay. I'm thinking the shepherd's pie that we ate when I worked for the day when I worked at a daycare for like a few months, and they had shepherd's pie. I know it wasn't healthy, but you can make healthy shepherd's pie. I just don't know. I know it's potatoes and meat,
Can we
right?
eat fried figs?
Well, that would be more so
Cheat
like
meal.
it'd be like your cheat meals. 85% of the week, you guys want to eat healthy, which would be like more so during the week, and then you guys can cheat on the weekends. Or I have my cheat dinner. It's not even a cheat now. Now it's actually pretty healthy. I eat out on Fridays. Fridays I go to Good People's Kitchen, but it's actually grilled chicken and fruit and some basil, mozzarella, tomato stuff. It's actually pretty good. It's actually healthy, but Friday night I usually have a cheat dinner, and I have a cheat dinner Sunday nights, and then Saturday mornings where I have my Saturday and Sundays where I have not my cheat breakfast, but one of those 2 mornings I'll eat some cinnamon rolls. So that's not so anyways. Once I only eat like 4, but that's with my eggs though. So but you can eat fried foods, but more so try to say that like I'm gonna eat some fried Sunday night. So say that more so for the weekends, and try to eat cleaner during the week. And you might, it's okay to eat it's not. I'm not saying don't ever eat junk food ever again or fried foods, but try to eat more so, eat healthier, or eat more healthy food than not. More healthy food than unhealthy food, and that's where you guys will more so with eating healthy and all the stuff that we're talking about. More comes into like a lifestyle change, where you got to do it for your whole life and not just while you're playing sports or while you're in school, because your health is kind of important. It is directly related to kind of what you eat and also your activity levels, and it'll carry on over to you guys become adults. Which, I know you're not thinking about that now, but you guys you grow up real fast. So
Yes,
and you want to still carry those same. The problem is with what I don't know if you guys noticed, but the most part, the weight issues and health issues a lot of people have is like, especially I think in high school, a lot of kids are in high school, they'll have terrible eating habits, and they'll be this size, they'll be real small, or they'll always look a certain way because they were young and they were active. And when people graduate high school, they go off to college, they keep their same eating habits, but their activity levels like totally decrease. And that's kind of why. And then people end up gaining weight. They think like, oh, they're like 60 pounds heavier, and so which is not a good 60 pounds. So for the most part, most of the things like we're talking about today, it's more so not just for now, but for really for the future. Because I know your parents probably they assume out that they actually with the dinner they're cooking, this is a much healthier dinner than most parents cook for their kids. They're health conscious. They seem like they're health conscious.
Mhm.
So they want you guys to be eat healthy and also in essence they're thinking about the health aspect as well as the I'm thinking performance aspect with the calories and this and that, but there's also a health aspect to
And
eating and stuff. So
my stepmom, she buys protein bars for us.
okay,
And sometimes she gets, well, she has like a couple of like the ready to drink shakes, like the EAS protein shakes.
right, okay, that's good. That's what you guys need. So
Yup, cheat meals. What your cheat day? Maybe your cheat day is Friday and Sunday.
right.
You just eat dinner as a cheat and eat healthy the rest of the day, or eat the whole day and eat bad.
I usually just pick one or two meals. Well, I would say more just one. I don't eat bad the whole day, but
Okay, that was just curious.
it's definitely no more than I don't eat. I've ate unhealthy before. Like I ate two unhealthy things like twice. Not unhealthy, but it's kind of like, well, just like whatever I eat now. If I do eat something healthy, it's like I don't like now. It's more so like before I could eat a whole pizza. I know I can eat a whole pizza, but if I was going to eat some pizza, I'm not going to like eat the whole thing because I can. I eat like 4 or 5 slices. So when I do eat it healthy now, I don't eat as much as I don't eat like till I'm stuffed. I eat more, so I eat a few, whatever, but then I stop because really I don't need all those calories. But it's more so I just want if you guys eat something and you eat something healthy, and you stop for a second, that hunger mechanism that you had, like after a few minutes, it'll go away. And you're like, oh, you ever been like, oh, well, you ever been like, oh, I'm hungry, really hungry, and you eat something like a cracker or something like small, and then like, oh, I'm not hungry anymore.
Mhm.
That's more so that's that hunger mechanism. Now you would still need to. Now you guys want to be athletes. You would still need, try. The goal is not to get hungry for the most part. Is you want to keep a flux of good calories coming in your body all throughout the day, which is kind of why we mentioned getting the protein in all throughout the day. And so you don't really necessarily, so you don't starve your body, because if you go X amount of hours without taking in some kind of calories, your body will go into a catabolic state. Catabolism is where your body stops, your muscles stop growing, a lot of the stuff stops, and your body thinks, hey, if I don't, it thinks your body is like stupid. It's like completely opposite from your brain. It doesn't know when you're going to eat. So if you don't eat, what happens is your body, everything will stop, and anything you eat, the next thing will be stored as fat. Because it thinks you're starving. You're starving yourself, but you're not. You're going to eat, but it doesn't know that. So that's why it's always so it's a good idea to eat all that stuff all throughout the day. And also when you do like the go back to that with the fried food stuff, more so you don't have to eat so much of it, because number one, it's you don't necessarily need it, but more so too, a lot of it could be psychological, because I mean I love to eat and I love food, so I don't eat the whole pizza now. I eat half of it, which is still a lot. That's like 7 or 8 slices. So
And also, like, what was I gonna say? One thing like Harris has done before, and I'm not getting mad or anything, but like, when you go to like, is bad put like whenever you cook something with oils and like butters, like just or is it?
Not necessarily, depends on how much you use. Certain oils are okay. I use omega-3 Smart Balance for my eggs. I just don't know. No, I'm sorry, for my chicken. But I mean, it's depending on the type of oil. So it doesn't. Some oils are. I don't know enough about cooking to answer that question, but I know some oil, some's okay, but you don't have to. You have to. If you do the cooking, you would measure it, and rather than just pour it on there, because you might pour way too much, and that's where it becomes. Not that it would be bad, but it'd be excess amount of fat calories that you really didn't need. Of course, it tastes good, but it doesn't necessarily. You don't need that much oil on certain foods because the oil could be used for so it doesn't stick to the pan or to give it some flavor. So you don't necessarily need that much because the oil is usually pretty thick. So, you know. But that's I think that's it, guys.
All right. You should check still what's over there. Okay.
I think that's a wrap.
All right.
You guys got any other questions?
I don't think so.
All you guys think, for the most part, it's protein, and and it'll help you guys, your muscles grow, and it'll repair all that muscle tissue. You guys will be healthier, and and you guys will recover a lot faster.
We're going to eat Mexican today. You guys.
Well, yeah, what would you recommend? We're going to my mom's birthday.
So if you guys go out to eat, every time you sit down, you want to have a fat, a carb, and a protein every meal, or for the most part, I'd say lean more towards more protein and carbs, and not so much fat. So I mean, I don't know Mexican. Which restaurant is it?
Meat tier and Forest.
Oh, I heard it was really good. I've never eaten there before. You can eat. Well, Mexicans are mostly carbohydrates. I mean, they do have. I wouldn't get a steak at a Mexican restaurant. I get I'd get like a. They got like.
Grilled chicken.
They got all that. Well, you get that with like I get like the grilled chicken with the. I guess you can get like a chicken quesadilla, but they have a lot of cheese on it. But you can tell them to go easy on the cheese. So, and that way it'll take out the fat content. And tell them, and you can tell them that if they can, if they can they can put double the meat on the quesadilla if they can do that. So, I'm sure they can do that. So,
I bet you.
All right, guys. Alrighty. So,
Steve, I'm gonna be here Sunday. Do you have anything I need to like?
what time you gonna be here? Are you guys on the memberships? I'm going to what time will we be Sunday?
I'll make sure it's good. Well, I also said I want you to think so. Actually, she put it right here. So I'm last time.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there, little ones. How you doing?
All right,
What's up, man? Okay, guys. Hey, so Sunday you want to be here all the time? Okay, come back and let me know. Now, if I can, I'll be here so I can use some stuff. Steve Brooks. Hey, guys. Hey, CrossFit, how you doing? Steve Brooks. Gavin. All right. You guys ready? Are you ready? Okay. Text me. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll get another chair for you guys. All right. I can climb in. I can squeeze in. Let me get one more chair.
Oh, they don't need chairs. They can sit on the floor.
You guys sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're tough kids.
How you coming? Go out there for a second anyway.
You don't sit on your lap.
What?
Can you play? Can you play?
Yeah, I had that for supper. I had to bring something, so
like that.
Okay.
The other dude walked there, that's a dude too. The other dude walked there, when he was walking out and come back in, that's a dude dude. That's how he is too. Wow.
Simon. Steve.
Anywhere close to there.
Pizza.
You wouldn't like that very much, would you?
Yeah.
Then I'll just put it all back on. Stop, you didn't want all that must look like me.
Oh, that's good. I don't like skin or bone.
You ready back?
What, Gavin? Answer it. Lane can pick me up. Who? Lane. And we can pick Lane up. Well, that doesn't mean you're strong. A book can pick you further. They make bang you in the head that way, hey? Good. No, if you throw a table on your head, it will hurt. If you throw a table on your head, it will hurt. Or a couple like pop. Cookie.
Are you sure that you don't want to look around and see if you want to join?
Yeah, those stuff. Butters and like.
Oh, no. No, you would like this jam, I promise. It goes, you want to go walk around with the glass? You would like this jam.
And this is a
This
view.
isn't like, you know, like this in Japan's report, you can't ask the trainers questions because you don't pay them. It's not like that here. Like, I mean, they don't understand, they'll, I mean, if you have a question, and Dawn's here every day, you know, they help with everybody's kids, but I mean, it's not, and the people are just, all the people I've seen are just so nice, and it's just, I love it here. I think you'd like it.
Squeeze it in. Excuse me.